Hi, friends. Someone asked me what I meant when I said that I use some tips and tricks, or how I reset my mind. Basically, they're asking me what did I mean about that. Okay, so first thing to know and remember, and we should all know this by now, you have a subconscious mind and you have a conscious mind, right? So quick recap and go look it up, delve into this, go get more information for yourself. But from the ages of 0 to 7, you're basically a sponge. Your subconscious mind is just downloading all of these programs, how to function in your family, what are the expectations, what are the rules. So 0 to 7, your subconscious mind is wide open, and actually your subconscious mind is always open to what you tell it to do. The thing is, you have to be very careful what you're telling it to do. Sometimes we don't know, we're not really aware of what we're reinforcing. And so when you actually start taking a look at what you want and how you want to live and how you want to be treated and how you want to treat other people, you have to kind of go back and say, oh, let me start working on this. So anyway, but your subconscious mind is most open, or happy, I should say, when you're sleeping. So whatever commands your conscious mind gives your subconscious mind, it basically accepts it's true. And that's why you don't want to go to bed with your conscious mind running over all the bad things that happened in the day, and who treated me bad, and who was mean to me, and who cut me off in traffic, and who I don't like, and what I don't like, and this, and all these problems. You don't want your mind swirling in that, because your conscious mind is just handing all that information to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is going to marinate in that for however many hours you're sleeping, and you don't want that. So first thing I do and remind everybody, and we should know this by now, and the thing is, do we do it, right? And I'm not wagging my finger at anybody, okay? I mean, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but now I'm actually really good at just always leaving a pen and paper by my bed. And so if I have things running through my mind, like lists of things to do and people I want to call back and whatever I have to accomplish, I just start writing all that stuff down, clear it out of my mind. So now my subconscious mind doesn't have to worry about anything to do with that, because that's not what I want to be focusing on. Those are just some tasks. I don't want my whole life to be whole tasks, right? I want to have fun. I want to do the things I want to enjoy and do. So leave that paper and pen by your bedside. And also, when you wake up, when you have really good ideas, because as you keep doing this purposefully, you're going to get really good ideas, or like sometimes you get really good ideas when you're in the shower, right? And you want to write those ideas down as soon as you can, because you don't want to forget them. So that's a trick. Just keep that paper and pen, anything that's in your mind, clear it out, put the list down there. If you have really good ideas in the middle of the night, write them down. Sometimes in the middle of the night when I get really good ideas and it's a lot, I get up. I literally make myself go get up, plus I want to, and I go and type everything out because I type really fast. Then I go drink my water and I go back to bed. So keep that in mind. But so your mind is clear, right? You're done with your running around of your head, and you start doing your deep breathing, and that's going to send messages to your body that, hey, we're here, we're going to go relax. And even half an hour before you're going to go to sleep, start telling your body, okay, we're going to go to sleep now, and it's time for bed. We're going to like have a really good rest, we're going to rejuvenate our body. Like, start telling yourself these things. So anyway, you're in bed now, you're going to start doing your deep breathing. My dad is a black belt sensei in Aikido. And so from the time I was a kid, like a baby, he was teaching me about 1 point and breathing exercises. My older siblings, they had like brown belt, like they were older than me, so they were much more advanced. I was super cute in my white little gi with my white little belt, okay? But don't cross me. So anyway, I think I even had a yellow belt at some point. I think I got that far, but then I started competing in sports. Anyway, so you're gonna do your breathing exercises. Like, tell your brain, hey, okay, or tell your body, okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna just let everything from today go, and we're gonna be excited for our new tomorrow that's coming, and this is gonna be great, right? Just tell yourself great things, because if you expect great things, you have a better chance of getting them. And then, so you're taking the deep breaths, and also, like, I'm Hawaiian, I'm Irish, I'm actually a good mix, right? And actually we're all one, so it doesn't really matter. But just to kind of give you a background, because of my Hawaiian background, and breath is so important, ha is so important, right? Ha. So I got that growing up from both sides, like from my cultural side, from my parents, my mom and dad, teaching you about Like if you're upset, you can like start taking deep breaths and calm down a little bit. You know, you can kind of be more in charge of your emotions. Now, again, don't suppress emotions. If you have something to express, express it. If it's time to cry, cry, get it out. But if you are mad at somebody in traffic, like I was saying, and you just say, you know, bless you, I hope everything's okay, go on with your way, get there safely, everybody have a good ride, everybody get home safe and sound tonight. And you just take a few breaths and you realize that's more about them, not about you. And you don't want to keep that energy, you let it go, right? So you just breathe. So you start taking, anyway, so you start taking some really good deep breaths and you're going to bed now. And now this is where you want to start paying attention. You want to start telling your subconscious mind. I mean, obviously you're still in your conscious mind, you're drifting off to sleep. You're in that in-between stage pretty soon, not yet. But while you're still conscious, you want to start telling yourself what you want to think. So, and then people will be like, well, that's just silly or crazy. But think about this. They had basketball experiments. They had actually a lot of sports experiments where they would take a group and they would tell them, okay, imagine you're on the free throw line, you're shooting free throws, and I want you to see each one going into the basket. They had another group and they had them practicing free throws up the yin yang. And they had amazing results with the people who weren't even practicing, but just actually in the group, imagining and visualizing themselves shooting the free throws and making the free throws. And they had them doing all kinds of visualizations of running the plays and winning the game and running the plays and winning the game. And my dad taught me about this when I was like a little kid. I think I was in first grade and I had my first pair of John Wooden high cuts and I thought I was so cool because, I mean, I had John Wooden high cuts, right? Anyway, and I was cool, by the way. Anyway, but yeah, the visualization is true. And if you look at sports, they have shown time and time again how it actually impacts and affects how those people play the game, how they play on the field, how they shoot their free throws, how many they make. It actually is, it makes a difference. But then when people hear about it applying to their life, they kind of go, I'm like, come on, people, just try it. Just try it. So start thinking about what you want. Like if you're planning a big event, somebody's getting married or something, start imagining everything falling into place. And mind you, other people are involved, but start imagining the best, right? Or if it's just something for you, like if you're going for, I have a friend right now and she's on her job interview. And I keep telling her, like, just imagine what you want to see. And she called me the other day and we had a quick chat and she's like, oh my gosh, it is. And so, but yeah, I mean, you don't have all of the control, but you have a lot more control than you believe. And it could have just been something that when she walked into that job interview, she had more confidence, she had already prepared for it, she had visualized it, and she was comfortable in it. And then when she's comfortable, she could really like let them know how much she's qualified for this job and how much this job is a perfect match for her, because it actually is. So she's actually getting her job offer right now, and they're going to wrap it up this week. So yay for her. Very exciting. But anyway, start thinking about what you want, like the best things in life. Like think of good things. Just think of good things. And if you can't think of any good things, then think of yourself at your favorite place. If it's the beach or the lake or the mountains or just watching the sunset or watching the sunrise. And then you have to feel that it's true, right? You can't just be like phoning it in. You have to like actually imagine it and enjoy it. And you should be smiling if you're enjoying it. Like that's how you kind of start realizing, okay, no, I'm not just phoning this in. This is for real. I'm enjoying this. And then you want to make sure that you're not just feeling it, but you're believing it, if that makes sense. Like you can't just be repeating things to yourself that you don't believe. An easy one to start with, like, or during this time, like when you're drifting off, you can actually, do an affirmation. And an easy affirmation that everyone should think about is, I am perfect health. I am, because you want it in present tense, and you want I am. And there's more research and all of that on I am, but just present tense, I am perfect health, okay? I am perfect health. I am perfect health. And it might feel funny at first when you say it, but you have to believe it. And if you feel like a twinge in your body, just push that away, because that's your body trying to say, no, you're not, you're not. But you keep saying, I am perfect health. I am perfect health. I am perfect health. And you leave your mind with that so that your subconscious is marinating in that. And over time, when you look at yourself and you say, I am perfect health, like you'll be able to look yourself in the mirror, you'll be able to say it out loud, and you'll believe it and you'll feel it. I am perfect health. So that's an easy one. And it's a good one to start off with. That one actually, Dr. Wayne Dyer, he used to talk about that one. So that one's a good one. And then another trick that I use is I drink water. I drink water at night. So before I go to bed, I drink a full glass of water, and I know that it's going to make me have to go up and, go to the restroom in the middle of the night. And that's fine, because then if for some reason I can feel that I didn't dream the way I wanted to dream, or, relax the way I wanted to, if I didn't rejuvenate the way I wanted to rejuvenate, I have another chance to reset. So, and I don't mind. Plus, I have to let the girls out in the yard to go potty. So, that's fine. And I get to go outside and look at the sun not the sun, but the stars and the moon. That's pretty cool. I don't mind it. And then I drink a full glass of water before I go back to bed. So I'm up a few times during the night, and I get to reset every single time. But that's something I don't mind doing. Plus, I know all that water is just clearing out my body, and I feel really good in the morning. Like, I feel good. So those are my tricks. But start doing some of your own tricks. Start like researching something, take some ideas, try it out. You also have to try things out long enough to see the results, right? You can't just try things one day and then say, oh, that didn't work. It's like, no, just take your time and tell yourself, no, we're going to try this. We're going to deep breathe exercise, or I'm going to be more selective of what I have on TV as I'm falling asleep. A lot of people, if you're watching something that's not good, that's what you're falling asleep to, and that's what your subconscious mind is taking into. And just, be aware of it. Think about it. See how it makes you feel. See if it's true for you. And you have the power, you have the controls, because you have the choice. And all those choices you have to make yourself. So anyway, those are just a couple of the hacks that I use, the tricks that I use, so that I can have a reset of my mind. And then when you wake up in the morning, you want to take, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and just think good things. Don't immediately grab your phone and jump on all your social medias. Don't immediately start thinking about all your to-do lists, right? Like, just, you're starting to come out of that groggy sleep, and just start taking your deep breaths and just start smiling and just be, oh my gosh, happy. Okay, I get another chance at this. I'm alive today. Unfortunately, someone else is not. So you should be grateful. We should be grateful. We should be appreciative. We have another chance at this today. So we're going to do something good today. We're going to do something that our future self is going to thank us for. We're going to do something exciting, and start noticing all the beautiful things in nature. Like, start picking out those things, and in the first couple minutes, just start thinking about really pretty, beautiful, happy things for just a few minutes, and then go ahead and get out of bed and start on with your day. But if you start doing this before you go to bed, and again when you wake up, and you change how your subconscious mind is marinating while you're sleeping, you should start seeing differences. And once you do, you're going to be a lot more committed to it. You're going to be a lot more excited about it. So good luck. I hope any of this helps you, and have a fantastic day. Do something today, that your future self thanks you for, and have a super fantastic day.